Hey, how's it going, everyone? I'm going to talk about why I do not trade the first 30 minutes of the open. Now, I know most traders that I know, and a lot of traders I know, they will trade before the first 30 minutes. Some are profitable, some are widely not. So I want to go over exactly why I do not. If you're trading SPY in the first 30 minutes every single day, there's a good chance that you are making it way too difficult for yourself and you are guessing with high probabilities of stop outs and volatility of these big candles. So let's talk about why I do not trade in the first 30 minutes. First off, you have order blocks that are going to get filled. You have looming news that may or may not have happened in the after hours that are now playing into it. And on top of all of that, the market has not completely picked a direction yet because of other key levels that may be in the way, such as previous day highs, previous day lows, aftermarket highs, aftermarket lows, pre-market highs, and pre-market lows. So you literally have the Asia session in the way from yesterday. You have the pre-market session in the way from this morning or that morning of the session. And you also have the New York session from yesterday's in the way of all of these. Then in the first 30 minutes as well, the opening range of the first 15 to 20 minutes is not quite established of what it's going to do yet to go and seek liquidity higher or lower. So depending on all of that and the news that will most likely filters in at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you have a lot of looming things above it and below it. So in a nutshell, guys, if you are wanting to make this simple, simplify the strategy as much as possible, right? We've talked about this in other videos and we went all about this. So you have key levels, you have support, you have resistance, you have all these things and all these indicators and all this stuff. But when you get past to that, the first 30 minutes, it's volatile as hell. It has not picked a direction yet. Let it tell you what it's going to do and give it the highest probability of a setup. So that is the reason in a nutshell of why I do not trade the first 30 minutes. It is very unpredictable. And sometimes you will catch these huge moves that will make you lots and lots and lots of money. However, the risk to reward with those coming out and stopping you out and it not going to your target is just as high. So when I have back tested my strategy from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m., my strategy produces over a 72% win rate, which is quite large. That exact same strategy inside of the first 30 minutes on non-news days drops to 66%, which is still very good, but it's not 74, 72% on average, right? And then on news days, when there is news at 10 a.m., that same strategy ahead of that drops down to 52-ish%. So the numbers are all over the place. They are not nearly as high and consistent to after that 10 a.m. session. So those are reasons why I do not trade that window. Now, in that, let's just look at this session here. So you have opening candle, guys, right? Doesn't take out the swing point, doesn't take out the swing point. Second candle, undecided, doesn't take out the swing point. Third candle takes out the previous day highs and previous day lows and the pre-market highs. Shoots up, comes in, retest it, comes up, small weak candle, very strong hammer candle, then gets undecided. So this is here. Now, this is now at like the 10 o'clock candle. This is not even settled in. So we get this break of range, but there's no confirmation of entry. And one could argue that you could get an entry here. However, is that consistent? If you backtest this over hundreds and hundreds of opening candles, this is not a consistent strategy, guys. So what my point of it is wait for clarity. Wait for it to tell you the direction it's going to go. Wait for that setup. Watch the price action. Sip on your coffee. Enjoy it. Let it tell you the story. Watch price action. See how it's responding. See the evil retracements that it may or may not form on that particular day. And above all else, trade one instrument. I personally trade SPY. It's very, very predictable. It is the most liquid options trading ticker to trade. It is very, very simple to trade, and it tells a very, very interesting story, right? So the more that you trade it, the more that you get to know it, the better that it is. So think of it like this. You drive your car, you drive your truck every single day, right? And then you go on a trip somewhere and you're in a rental car and things seem out of place and they're foreign. You're not sure where the lights are at. You're not sure where the radio controls are at. And it's like you got to get to know it, right? It's the same process with a ticker. If you're going to trade NVIDIA and then you're going to trade the Qs and then you're going to trade Tesla, and then you're going to try to trade Caterpillar, and you're going to try to trade gold. All these tickers move in different ways, and the fill ratios are different, and the bid and the ask are all over the place. So try to focus in on one ticker only. Personally, I trade SPY. It works really well for me. Trade those key levels. And I always, under all circumstances, stay away from the first 30 minutes of trading. That has been my rule of being profitable for over 2.5 years now. So if that makes sense to you guys and you like the way that sounds, please like and subscribe, the link below. And also, I trade 9 times a week, Monday through Friday from 10 to 11. And I also trade Monday through Thursday from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. Eastern time only. So 9 times a week, we're on here. Like, subscribe, ask questions. I will be more than happy to answer them to the best of my ability. And if you want to learn how to trade the way I do, click the link below and we'll get you set up to join the program. There's over 3,000 people in this program, and people are producing phenomenal, phenomenal results. People are having literally over $100,000 weeks. Some people are having $200,000 and $300,000 months. The average person is very, very profitable at about $15,000 to $20,000 a month with about 6 to 9 months of learning this program and this process. So lots of valuable information. Very, very good program. Piles of resources in there. Tons of coaches to help you out. Click the link below. Like and subscribe. See you guys soon.